You know, I really do wonder what this stone we're supposed to look for is going to look like. Don't you? I mean, it's up at the top of the mountain, and there's bound to be more stones nearby. Uh, Please tell me you're joking. If it ends up looking the same as the ones around it, I think I might end up getting a little. Yeah, distracted. I can't help my nature, you know. You better hope the one we're looking for is prettier than the rest of them. You think so? I'm not sure they'll be too happy if we just come back and slam a giant bag of rocks on the Coven leader's desk. But that many rocks could make the yard look really nice, don't you think? No, I'm not planning on covering every inch of the yard with pretty rocks. I can't believe you would accuse me of such a thing, Master. I guess I'm just really excited to get home, because it means all this trial business will be over and done with, and we can finally relax. Okay, fine. It means I can finally relax, since you're apparently already so calm and all. Which I still don't really get, by the way. You're right. We shouldn't do this all over again. We're just going to end up stuck in a loop if we do. Mm, But I think I'm starting to feel a little better about it. Not by much, but a little better. Yeah, I hate to admit it, but I think taking that break helped. Even if a little behind schedule. Not that climbing a mountain is supposed to be the easiest thing in the world. I'm just now realizing we've been taking a lot of breaks climbing this mountain. Eh? What do I think a stone of divine properties could be? Well, I can only really think of two possibilities. Either it's one of those really pretty gemstones I always see you witches with, or it's something that's been blessed and imbued with a strong magical power. At least, those are the two possibilities that make the most sense to me. Hmm, I'm sure there's always a chance. Divine properties can mean something totally different. But whatever waits for us at the top of this mountain, I'm ready to take it on. Y- yes, even if it means there's a giant hawk up there, and it's hungry. Thank you, Master. I know it's my duty to protect you to the best of my abilities, but I don't really think I could handle something like that. After all, a hawk is one of the predators of the common crow, and before you say anything, I know I'm a demon, and I can even shift through a few different forms, but to them, I'll still smell like a crow. So it doesn't matter even what form I take. Yes, even if I looked no different from anyone in the city. In fact, that foot actually gives them more reason to attack. Because they'd know I was just a crow in disguise. But enough about hawks and predatory instincts. Let's just focus on the task at hand, okay? Right. The stone. Gosh. It'll be like finding a needle in a haystack. Are you prepared to spend hours and hours looking for it if it's just exactly like all the other rocks and sticks and stuff? You think maybe you have some kind of sixth witch sense that'll help you figure out which stone we need as soon as you touch it? You don't know. Well, I'm not surprised, considering how vague the Coven leader was when they sent us off. But witch trials have always been really vague. At least, they have been in my experience. Oh, I've seen a lot of them. Remember when we first met and I mentioned that a lot of witches sought my previous master for their apprenticeships? Well, the few that stayed had their trials, and since my master was a mentor, we got to watch. Not like on the field or anything, just through a crystal or viewing spell. But I've also gotten the chance to see other trials. Your mentor? Yeah. There's a chance they were also given the opportunity to watch you go through your trial. Not every mentor takes a chance, though. Sometimes they're really busy, or they're confident enough to believe their apprentices will complete their trials. What do I think? Well, I still think there's a chance we're going to fail, and I'm still a little nervous about it. It's not that I don't want to think positive, you know. It's just that I can't. I keep thinking to myself that we could fail, and we would have done everything right, and that it would all be my fault. Like, you'd give me the stone, and I'd drop it somewhere on the way down the mountain or something. What do you mean? That's exactly what'll happen if I keep stressing out about it. I'm just trying to take this trial seriously. So many things are riding on this. We can't fail, Master. Hey, come on. We have to go. Don't just stand there. If I tell you why we can't fail this trial, do you promise you'll start walking again? Please? Okay, I'll talk. And I know you're getting tired of me talking about how worried I am that we're going to fail, since that's all I've been saying for days. It's just being up here on this mountain. It reminds me a lot of my old master. They really liked the outdoors, being someone who specialized in plant magic and all. And it reminds me of when we did our trial the first time. Yeah, I know I don't talk a lot about my late master. That's because I was always afraid you'd be offended if I did. You want to know what it was like when I went with them on our trial? Well, uh, we, we failed, actually. We failed so many times. It took months until we finally passed. What? Oh, no. When you fail a trial, you don't do the same one until you pass. They give you a new one. They're generally around the same level of difficulty, though. Yeah, that's why I'm afraid of failing. Not to say that my master was ever disappointed in me for it or anything. I guess it's just that. What with the reputation that familiars like me have for being bad luck and all. Maybe you're right. I suppose it's just that I'm putting my own expectations onto my own shoulders. But I don't really want to focus too much on what the past was like. Because now, we have a contract, and I'm determined to prove to you that it couldn't have been a mistake. Yeah, I know you said you wouldn't regret forming a contract with me, but still, I have to show you that I'm the best familiar that ever lived. Who am I competing with? Every other familiar in the world, obviously. Come on, Master. Let's just hurry up and find ourselves a stone with divine properties.